Thanks for hanging with us, or should I say drinking with us this morning on Good Day State Line. Next up on the GDS Wine Tour, Michelle Markham met up with Amanda and Becky at Timber Hill Winery.
We're at Timber Hill Winery right here in Milton, Wisconsin, and it's just off the Ice Age Trail, which I find extremely fascinating. What does that mean?
So the state has a trail that goes throughout the state, and you can hike. There's also a bike trail nearby too, so it's a great tourist attraction for the area.
Okay.
We actually get a lot of bikers come in just on their way in, and they see the winery sign and just stop for a glass.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to if you see a winery sign, right? Like, it's just a given. Winery arrow, you take the turn. So I'm here with Amanda Steffel and Becky Herzer, and we are at Timber Hill in Milton. So Amanda, you are one of the Midwest's youngest winemakers.
Yep.
That's very exciting. So, and a winery owner. I saw on your website that you studied microbiology. And did that lead you into the wine, or did you already have the love of wine?
So I definitely had the love of wine, and then I was at a microbiology conference where I heard about winemaking as a possible career. And I ended up taking classes in winemaking and winery management at a local school in Iowa. And I just really fell in love with the process from start to finish, especially the finish, where you get to sample the products. And I started making it at home, and we were making too much wine for us to drink, and decided to give this a go.
Which is rough for your friends and family, right? Who had to do all the taste testing and make sure it was, you know, what you wanted it to be. I saw that your mom's one of your best taste testers.
Yep, that's her official title. She's the official taster.
And is your dad one of your assistants?
Yes, so he just yesterday was here helping me. He's always been my biggest helper with the winery.
And she taste tests it, and he does the work.
Exactly.
So you have some great partners that you get your grapes from. When will your grapes be ready?
So this year they're thinking it's going to be a couple weeks later based on the weather. That plays an important role. So we'll probably start harvest mid-September.
Okay.
And then it'll go mid-September to the beginning of October.
And what types of grapes?
We get a big variety of Wisconsin grapes. So we work with a couple vineyards in state.
Okay.
We'll have Marquette, La Crescent, Frontenac, Foch, Edelweiss, many more. We get a lot.
So these are all grapes that grow well in cold weather, correct?
Right.
Okay, which makes obviously sense because we're in Wisconsin. So speaking of those amazing grapes, let's talk about your wines, and we have some right here in front of us. So give me a little sneak peek into what you have here.
So some of the wines that we do are white, red, and then we've got a special rosé here. So it depends on how many grapes we get in, on what we do with the different batches. Like the rosé, that's when you press the standard red wine, you press it right away and make a rosé wine.
See, well, and that's where your expertise comes into play, because you know the average person doesn't understand. Okay, here's the difference, the different process between the red, white, and the rosé. So you do a lot of special events and programs. Becky, what do you do here?
So we do a ton of stuff. We do everything from yoga on Thursdays to live music on Sundays.
Wait. Yoga and wine, like together, like do a pose, take a drink.
So they have wine breaks. They do even like special poses to do it. They're a little too complicated for me, but we have some really good stuff like that. And then you even do food trucks, music, some wine pairings, even craft nights too.
Okay. And I read something on your website. You do some sort of bingo?
We have Wino Bingo here on Fridays.
Yeah,
so
that's
is it like
favorite.
They pick wine spots on like a bingo board and then they drink? They have wine breaks for that too?
Yep.
Oh, the whole thing is a wine break. So
it's like B, or is it W? Do you do wine and then O? Is that how it works?
Well, when they win, they have to yell out Wino. You can't yell bingo, it's Wino.
And then you're like, yeah, don't yell bingo, you've got to get the wine. And I also saw you do live music as well.
Yep. We have that every Sunday right now, and then in the fall we'll start doing some Saturdays too.
Okay. It's gorgeous here, I have to tell you. So another thing we're going to bring up, and she's probably like, why are we talking about this? Let's talk about llamas. How do llamas come into play at Timber Hill?
I guess it's just my favorite animal, and even some of my friends, that's my nickname, is Llamas. So it's just, I thought llamas were cool before they became cool like they are now. So.
Right, because you can find everything and all the puns and
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of Christmas decor that had llamas on them, so I foresee some of those in your future.
Yeah.
Are you ever going to get llamas here at the winery?
Someday, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed?
Yep.
Okay.
Husband willing.
And then I, not that I Facebook stalked you or stalked you on the internet. I see you like pizza and tacos, so I knew I was meant to meet you. It's totally my favorite foods as well. So coming up, you've got your monthly wine dinners, you've got your game nights, so crafting and wine drinking, another win-win.
Absolutely.
Just have to tell you that.
Big hit here.
Yeah, so if you want to know more about Timber Hill, you can go visit them at timberhillwinery.com or just search for Timber Hill Winery on Facebook. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
All right, Michelle, so you brought me back Sunday Funday.
I did.
Clearly perfect for today.
It's perfect for today. I don't want to say that it's a breakfast wine, but it's kind of a breakfast wine. It's a sweet and bubbly white, which is like my personal favorite because I love champagne. So
Oh, it
it's kind of
smells good.
it's a nice little wine,
right,
and we're gonna make some mimosas today. Thanks to Rural on Tap too for their little mimosa flight. These things are really cool.
I need some.
Okay, so we've got orange juice, pineapple, cranberry, and grenadine.
I spilled.
Did
Like
you want?
I promised
you knew
I
you
was
were gonna
gonna
spill. Like it's fine. That's what we're
Yeah,
gonna
so
do
we
today.
have 4 different mimosas to
Four
taste.
different mimosas. This is a great wine to take. Maybe you're doing a girls' weekend. Maybe you're just hanging out, having a nice little brunch. Something cool about Timber Hill as well is they do everything from reds to whites to sweet to dry. There's something for everybody. And then when I saw this one, I'm like, oh, this is the one I'm bringing. Which one did you try first?
I'm on the pineapple, Michelle. Let's
Okay.
go.
I'm sorry.
No, they're both really good. I like the fact that we made that pineapple orange juice mimosa. I think that
Yum.
obviously this is fantastic with the Timber Hill wine, and it's good for mimosas in general.
Okay, so far the pineapple's my favorite.
Oh, I like that one too. I feel like I'm on an airplane. I don't know why, but just because I'm like speed drinking.
Right.
That one tastes
Ooh,
like candy.
this one's different. I didn't expect the cranberry to taste
Oh,
like
I like
it
the
did.
cranberry a lot. I'm gonna try it by itself too.
Yeah. I like grenadine. Reminds me of my kitty cocktail days.
I didn't have as many of those. So I like the juice ones.
Sorry,
But
Mom
they
and
are-
Dad. I just literally just sold you out.
They are pretty good. So Timber Hill wine, Sunday Funday, obviously pretty perfect for your Sunday.
Perfect
morning.
name. Perfect.
Coming up next on the GDS Wine Tour, we're off to Hanover, Illinois for some wine drizzle and cheese. You don't want to miss this. We'll be right back with more Good Day State Line.